Banjar nu urang, pangancikan urang. Banjar nu urang.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for blessing me to standing here. Good morning, judges, and good morning, everyone. Well, talking about a comfortable hometown. Everything is not only about how the developments of the city are, but about what is inside of the city, how the habits, uniqueness, and beauty of the city. For me, make the definition of a real hometown. I'm Felisha Nurmedicynthia Patrisa. I'm from Senior High School of 3 Banjar. Standing here, want to tell you more about Banjar City that we call it Dream City. So, at first, Banjar City is not my born place. I moved here when I was in 5th grade. Before I moved, I have a lot of bad expectation about this small city. I'm scared that this small city is not fun like a big city that I lived before. Cause I have to adaptation to the new city. But all of my bad expectation about Banjar is 100% completely wrong. My first impression about this dream city is really meaningful for me. Even though Banjar is a small city, but the peoples, the environments, the air that's still fresh, and the atmosphere of this city is really give me a different vibes. I love how there's still a lot of green plains, beautiful forests, mountain, and rice field which is still maintained by the locals here. And I love the fact that right now Banjar is becoming my hometown since I was moved here. Banjar is a city located in the east of West Java, Indonesia, on the border between West Java and Central Java. The city is also known as Banjar Patroman or Pataruman. Also, Banjar is a city that is always passed by every tourist or people outside Banjar who wants to go to Central Java or Pangandaran Beach. That's why Banjar is one of the cities that is easy to reach. Besides that, what is more interesting about my hometown is a habit of the locals to here. It is traditional because of having several festivals celebrated by the locals. An example of a traditional habit that is still applied by the locals here is when wedding is held in the village, there is still a bond between neighbors in terms of cooking food for the wedding ceremony. After the wedding ceremony was over, the neighbors who had help were given various types of food that they had previously made. Then the habit of the locals will mix the various types of food and then heat them again and become a food called dongdo. Do you ever taste dongdo? You have to taste it because dongdo is very delicious. But one problem in my hometown is low of infrastructures and affects the low economy. Banjar is a city that has the lowest UMR salary. I think with changing infrastructures and tourist attractions in Banjar, we'll be able to help to change the economy in Banjar step by step. Well, talking about the majority occupation in my hometown is traders and entrepreneurs. Usually many of the locals here do business in the Banjar traditional market. And many of them also live in the entrepreneurship village by making traditional Banjar foods and selling them to the locals up to the people outside Banjar. I really like my hometown since there's a lot of uniqueness that Banjar has. And also the language that we use for our daily basis, other Indonesian, is Sundanese, which one of the languages that I like and interesting from Indonesia. So that you have to visit Banjar even though only once in your life. By the way, I'm feeling proud right now because right now I'm wearing batik Banjar. Is it beautiful, right? I think that's enough for me my story about my hometown. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.